to say win. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live stream. So sorry about that interruption. Everyone is watching The Last Kingdom on Netflix and our live stream. We apparently had 14,000 people try to tune in and couldn't handle that many. So we're going to keep it going with Hannah Haas for another song. She changed out her guitar and is ready to go. Let's hear it.
I tuned too. I have to say that in quarantine, I've been cooking a lot, like a lot of you. And this morning, I sliced my finger when I was making some carrot top pesto. So the pesto turned out good, but my finger, not so much. So I'm making do tonight, but you'll get, I just have to tell everyone that story to come clean with that.
Did the pesto turn out well?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Greatest food in
there's
existence.
plenty of it. Okay. It's a sacrifice my finger had to make.
It's for the greater good.
It is.
As long as you can still play guitar.
Yeah. Working on it. So this song is my song about the Pacific Northwest. I moved here 3 years ago from California, and this is sort of about that whole journey. The other way that I like to introduce this song is it's about a salty man. Anyone know any salty men?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a yeah.
Heard that one, girl.
Yeah. So it's kind of a long song, so just settle in. Settle in, lay down. The salt in his cup couldn't quench morning's thirst, so he traded for her sweet golden milk. He says that he's salt, so then who could she blame? Who could she blame? The December skies had already dawned. The dreams that they made had frozen upon. But up on the hill, the clouds rolled along, and she hums in her sleep like an old ancient song. Glass. like water to salt. It takes bigger spaces, the longest of days that make lines on their faces. So pick up your head and take a walk outside and let the northern sky open you wide. Stand beside myself, stand beside myself amongst the northern sky. Stand beside myself, you stand beside myself amongst the northern sky. Ooh, 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 amongst the northern sky. Ooh, 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 amongst the northern sky. It tastes like the ocean, it tastes like the ocean, and pour some water in my glass. I thought that I was forsaken, but I was mistaken. Thank you. It's nice
People
to
can-
have some claps.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the thing about doing live streams totally alone, which is the only other thing I've been doing, is it's weird when you're done with the song and there's like silence. You're like, okay.
Yeah, it's a little awkward when
I
you're
don't
like,
know how that went."
the next song is.
Yeah. It is fun though, seeing people's comments on live streams. That's one thing I've been liking. But then I get too swept away in like reading them all that I forget to play music.
Well, if you're curious about some of the comments, it seems like the general consensus is that you have a beautiful voice. So good. Wow, I love her voice. Love your voice, Hannah.
Ooh, even angelic.
Angelic.
Oh, wow.
I feel the angelicness in the room right now. I feel bad for the salty character that tune was about, however.
Don't feel bad for him. Yeah, I see that with love.
What is this next song you're going to be playing?
Okay, this song is called Light, and Christopher Worth actually filmed me playing this song on a Rudy Doo session. So check that out.
Nailed it.
It's a cool word. So this song is about transformation, and that's, I think we're all in a time of that right now. I know how to play it, I think. There you go. Folks rolling in, another turning of the soil. the fire burn, the fire burn. Darkest of dark days sent me a tapestry of stars. How they flicker and how they fade, then they vanish all at once. And the fire burned, let the fire burn, the fire burn. All shadow, there is nothing new here, there is nothing new here. Old shadow, there is nothing new here, there is nothing new here. And the fire burned, let the fire burn, the fire burned and made me light. Thank you. All right. How are we on time, you guys?
We're doing this for 10 hours because we can't stop listening to you.
Okay, let's do it.
Hannah, did you want to briefly mention the business or the entity that you chose to sponsor tonight?
Definitely. My beloved yoga studio, Love Hive Yoga, run by two women who are amazing, and it's literally my home. Like, I found out about this studio within like a couple days of moving to Portland, and then I was like, okay, found it. I moved around a lot, like home-wise in Portland, but Love Hive was always like my place, and it still is. They're doing live stream classes, so you guys should all check that out. Really, really good work.
I used to be a Love Hiver as well. They're the sweetest.
Yeah, they're the best.
And also, remind our friends, this is a donation-based fundraising musical experience, so we want to support the artists, and we also want to support who they want to support, and try to make this experience as big and wide and supportive. If I can say that more in one sentence, I will. So Venmo, PayPal, call in, send carrier pigeons, write us a letter. We want to hear from you. We want to feel supported by you so that we can spread that support outwards. So don't forget.
Totally, and that's what this time for me has felt like, is it's been like this amazing opportunity to support other people and to have other people support me. So thank you for all of that. So I'm gonna use that as a segue to sing a new song. This is my new song portion of the night. It's sort of inspired by this time, but also inspired about like letting go. Okay. I gave up, sun setting low, the budding blooms are fading. I'm calling you, angel, from up above. Where'd you go now? Are you listening? Sing to me it's time to go. The tide is coming in, the storm is raging, but I feel your fear, low, stumbling slow. I wanna be a lighthouse waving, sing to me of starry nights that paint the light across the sky. Hold it in your hand so light, then set it free so you can fly now. Does the tempest settle? The weather is my friend. The tempest settle. The weather is my friend. And the best of me will not break, but bends. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have 2 short songs. Is that okay?
Oh, of course.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Time-wise?
Perfect.
Okay.
We want to take a little bit of time to ask you a couple questions before your last song, so
Yeah,
just make sure to let us
totally.
know.
Yeah.
No one gets out of here alive.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that a bad joke? Bad time?
Oh, no.
Shoot.
Not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. I'm just on the new song kick because I've been writing like half songs, and I figure this is a good time to share that. Because all my fans are tired of the old stuff. They're like, Hannah, when are you gonna put out your new songs? Just kidding. It's all the new stuff for most people, most of the time. So this is a really short one, and then you guys can ask me some questions, and I can be awkward. Thought I was right. I thought I was right. I thought I was right not to love you anymore. Thought I was clear like blue skies, swept up from the rain, dizzy and day. I thought I was right, but then came your soul. I know. Guess I was wrong. Guess I was wrong, I guess. Thought I was right. I thought I was clear. Thought I was strong, but you made a puddle out of me. 'Cause then came your soul. Oh, I know all along. Oh, I guess I was wrong. I guess I was wrong, I guess. Thought I was right. Thought I was right. Thought I was right not to love you anymore.
So good. Gosh, your voice is just absolutely angelic. I do have a really quick question for you. I heard somewhere that you grew up in a musical family, right?
Yes, we're also like another version of the Von Trapp family.
So does that mean that you were summoned and you'd line up in order and announce your
they
names?
forced us to
So-
be musical, and
Man,
just kidding, Mom and Dad who are watching.
Well, are they watching right now?
I think they are.
All right. Well, shout out to them because I heard that you were also in an opera altogether
Whoa,
at age
you
8,
did your
right?
research.
It's good like that.
Wow, that's amazing. Yes, I was actually I was in an opera that went to Broadway when I
Whoa.
was in La Boheme. Yeah, but directed by Baz Luhrmann. So that was like my claim to fame. Yeah. So I was also in operas.
Do you still sing opera at all?
No, I don't think I ever did. I was just a child, so
It's just
I'd
like
like
this adorable
sing.
little thing on stage, like
Right.
belting out their heart's content.
Yeah,
see it.
exactly. That was me.
I'm getting a picture in my mind. It's pretty cute.
So, do you have another song for us, or is
I
that?
do.
Okay.
Yeah. This will be. I have others, but I was just planning to play one more song.
Okay, cool. We have a couple more.
We can ask. I'd love to hear from people, or if people want to call in, or we could do some of that.
That's right. People call in. We have a hotline.
We have a
Can we
hotline.
cue the hotline? Captain, computer captain, can we cue the hotline? So,
We could
Jacob,
go ahead
do you want
and
to sing it for him?
Yeah, let's go. Call 833 Mayday. Da da da. Call 833 for me. Da da. Call 833 for Mayday.
Why do I take the bass every time?
Call 833 for me. That's right. We're starting an acapella
Thanks,
group.
Anna. We needed your help on that one. I wasn't quite prepared.
Need a little ring, a little high harmony.
Yeah, so please, someone wants to call and talk to Hannah. This would be awesome.
Yeah. Any requests you have for questions you have about her life? We're actually curious. This has been a trying time for most musicians out there. How has this pandemic affected you in your life, and how are you able to cope through it?
That's a really good question, and I've been thinking about that a lot. Yeah, it's affected my life in every way. I had a tour planned down to California, which was canceled.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of, it's funny how it's kind of happened in like little layers of like, oh, that's canceled, and now it's like, oh my God, this is canceled, and this is canceled. I am super lucky to be house sitting this beautiful house right now. And I have been sort of the entire quarantine. So I'm having a lot of alone time, which is good. And also in its own way, it's like, has its challenges.
If you're alone in a big house, isn't that kind of a mix of inspiring and terrifying at the same time?
Yeah, luckily it's not too big of a house, but it is totally, there's like the eerie quality of like not hearing people walking around, or I'm used to having housemates and such, so there's some comfort in that, but it's good. I'm writing more and reflecting more, but I have to say I'm super missing my friends. Like I think I do music for the music, but a huge component is to see friends and be inspired and go to shows. So that's been hard. I do have a nannying job during the day. They might be watching. So that's stayed sort of the same, except it's harder because we can't go outside. We watch a lot of Red Yarn. Have you heard of Red Yarn?
No, what is that?
The most awesome children's performer ever in Portland.
I'll have to tell my girlfriend about it because she's a nanny as well. So what is Red Yarn then?
He's a performer also. He's like a folk singer, but does puppets.
Sold.
Yeah. Anyways, you should check out his stream.
Do you think he'll come on the show?
He should.
Do you think we should have him on?
Definitely. Anyways, so yeah, but it's been okay. I'm seeing a lot of silver linings for sure.
Could you,
Yeah.
if there was one most beautiful silver lining that maybe you wanted to remind our audience, your audience, that really is there, what would it be?
Yeah, I think for me, if I like distill, having a little echoes in my head. My headphones are being weird. I think for me, it's like about just the importance of like connection. Like even like for me, it's like I feel like I've had some of the most connecting moments during this time. And so just that, like that call that we all have to connect as humans, and how even something like a pandemic won't come in the way of that, and how important that is and beautiful that is as humans, that we do that, and that we prioritize that it matters.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. You hearing that, people? And that's what we're trying to do with this show.
Exactly.
Do you feel connected to the
Exactly.
world?
You know, honestly, that is so special that you are able to come in here and share that silver lining with us. So thank you for that.
Oh, thank you, Jacob.
We are going to get back to you with one more song. You able to hear everything good through your headphones?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
We got it taken care of. Just want to remind you guys to, if you are feeling happy today and you feel that Hannah has helped you find a silver lining, you can donate at Mayday Love Stream on Venmo or on PayPal at maydaylovestream@gmail.com.
Yeah, my headphones are being a little weird, so I'm gonna let them go for this last song.
Living on the Edge.
Live on the edge.
Just like old
Thank you
times.
guys for having me so much. It's been a joy.
Yeah.
And this is such a cool thing. So everyone, you gotta continue to follow this every night this week,
Forever.
and this month, and it's gonna keep going. So if you wanna join, if you wanna perform,
Yeah, if you want to
be in
join or
touch about
perform,
that.
you can actually sign up on limelive.tv as an artist and put in all of your information on that webpage.
yeah. And I know you guys are sharing some music videos on this as well, but this one is gonna be a music video, this song, and I'm really excited about it. And Kate Ward, who is actually a teacher at Love Hive Yoga, before this all happened, we went out to the Oregon coast and she shot this music video for me. And I'm super excited about it. So it's not, the song itself isn't mixed and mastered yet. So it's gonna be out when the song is done. But stay tuned for it because I'm super excited about it. But here's the song. All at once, the words came like messages falling straight from the heavens to lay it down tonight. All the meanderings that circled like dust finally settled. He'll come back, no he won't. The silence that fell, that had to lay it down. Ooh, 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 ooh. was like you, but now I've discovered. And I gave it back to the wind, and he gave it back to her, the sea.
Seriously, so beautiful.
Thank you, everyone who put this on. Christopher Worth.
Christopher Worth. It's a mastermind.
We are actually having requests for you to play one more song, and we do have a little bit more time, if that's okay with you.
Yeah,
All right?
totally.
You okay with doing one more on the fly?
Anyone have a request? A song request?
We'll listen to some requests, but in the meantime, Jenny actually had a question for you.
Well, maybe I could weave the two together. My question was, now, more than ever, when all of the things that usually inspire artists and songwriters, I mean, besides the fact that pain itself is inspiring, where do you find constant inspiration, especially in times like these? And or what is the most inspiring song you've ever written? Maybe that could be one you would want to play.
Yeah, I mean, I write a lot about, like, the environment where I'm around. So, like, I often will drive out to the coast to just be by the ocean and write about that. The funny thing is I've never written so much about the sun until I moved to Portland because I miss the sun, and I'm used to a lot of sun, so yeah.
Have you written any songs about
what should I do?
I don't want to ask people for COVID songs, but I'm wondering if that's like a requirement. You know, like, please bring the song that we all know you wrote in the last 3 weeks.
It's a weird time for me to, like, I have been, like I said, I've been writing those songs, but I have a kind of a COVID song, but it's not quite ready.
We can come out with the Mayday Love Stream COVID compilation album.
Right,
at the end of the month.
It feels like a little too soon still to write about it because I'm still in it. But I have been, yeah.
Time can turn tragedy into comedy, for sure.
Yeah, maybe there'll be a funny one.
One of the
Any requests or something?
We're looking at it a little bit. Actually, one of my girlfriend's kids, who she nannies, they're making a quarantine graphic novel. And
awesome.
it's a story of the dog being in quarantine for that time. So, you know, maybe some feelings that you have, like, especially since you nanny, like, how can you affect those kids, and what's something you can do to brighten up their day?
To brighten their day?
Yeah.
Well, actually, me and the kid that I nanny, his name's Ellis. He's 2.5 years old. He loves music. So we do a lot of music together. And that feels like he definitely is brightened by just playing his guitar. He has some drums.
How old is he? How old is he?
He's 2.5.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's starting young.
Just ready for an opera musical, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We got a shout out from Dale Dwayne Howard Sr. calling from Vancouver, Washington.
Oh yeah, Dale.
He loves
Hi,
you, and it's
Dale.
amazing to hear you on air, and says it sounds great, darling. He didn't say that, darling. That was my
Sounds
addition.
Thank you, Dale. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Thanks for being here again. This is so sweet.
Yeah.
We have so many more nights to go, and I feel so blessed to be able to be here and navigate the waters. And we got Pretty Gritty up next, which is going to be so good.
So good.
We're excited for them. Yeah, all of the artists this whole week are going to be fantastic. So, you ready, Hannah?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote because I played my Pacific Northwest song, and this song is about home. And I think we're all kind of exploring what home means to us right now. And for me, home has always felt like, I'm sorry everyone in Oregon, but it's always felt like California. So this was just a minute of homesickness. I wrote this song. But I think we can just translate that to any idea of home that we're all learning about right now. I had a dream of a salty breeze, the morning light flickered and fading on my sheets. I had been sleeping, but I had to lean in. I had to lean in. Dream of California, the aged oak tree, the wild ocean. I had been leaving, but I had to lean in. I had to lean in. Dream now. Oh, how these feet won't stand still. My wandering ways had me chasing my tail. I had been scheming, they told me to chop wood and carry the water, but that water's run out. So out with a raincoat, I was made for the sun. Out with that frozen had a dream of a salty breeze. I had been sleeping, but I had to lean in.
That was absolutely stunning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
That was Hannah Haas, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to limelive.tv for this stream. If you have anything that you want to tell Hannah, you can follow her at Hannah M. Haas on Instagram and,
Wow, good job.
and Hannah Haas on Facebook. Make sure to follow her music and keep an eye out because she is one of the fastest growing songwriters in our little community out here. Our next act tonight is going to be Pretty Gritty. They're a fantastical duo, and their music just melts my heart and my ears. So before we move on to that, though, we just want to announce this little thing right up here. It's our Venmo and PayPal. We are trying to survive tonight. To fund every single broadcast, we need to raise at least $1,000 for the artists, their charities, and our crew here. And then after that, we will be thriving and begin giving back to our community. So thank you so much for being out here tonight. And we have to announce a couple sponsors, too, for our program.
Yes, that's right. We actually have sponsors. This is the first time we have sponsors. Sponsors. That's what sponsors do to you.
They rap.
So we got 2 sponsors tonight. Also, call the hotline if you want to sponsor or if you need to be sponsored. We're trying to give and receive and make it all incestual and whatnot. So tonight's sponsor is Trail Brew Earthen Beverage Company. This is made by some really amazing gentlemen. Let me read you a little thing about them. It is an instant earthen beverage featuring functional formulations of mushrooms, herbs, roasted root powders. 3 unique brews that strengthen the immune system, optimize energy flow, and boost mental clarity. No caffeine, no gluten, no dairy, just add hot water. Give thanks and enjoy the brew. They're partnering up with us all month long. So if you go to trailbrewpdx.com and order any of these tasty things and use promo code LOVESTREAM15, all lowercase, you get 15% off these yummy, healthy things that will strengthen your immunity, make your heart feel better, and probably get you not psychedelic out.
Yes, they are.
Those are not those kinds of mushrooms.
They're not those kind.
We might be sponsored by something like that in the future. So
Some research says that that may sponsor our program eventually.
there's a petition to sign out there if you're
Yes.
curious.
How to get
And
rated by the FBI in 4 easy steps.
There's a knock on the door. I can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Selva Floral is doing this beautiful thing where she is making floral arrangements, and it's partnering with wine, and someone that plays music will bring said floral arrangement to the doorstep of someone that you love and care about and want to deliver this to. So grandmas, all the mamas, babies, mamas. If you head to selvafloraldesigns.com, you can sign up for this. Mother's Day is coming up.
This coming
Don't
Sunday.
be a jerk. Get your mom a beautiful floral bouquet and have it delivered by a singing telegram. It might be me. It might be Jacob.
It might be Christopher Worth. It might be
That's-
Hannah.
Or, yeah, let's do this. Let's get beautiful mothers what they really want, which is singing flowergrams. So head to selvafloraldesigns.com to check that out. Head to trailbrewpdx.com to check them out. And we have a little intermission video for the first time. So
But keep us on, folks, because that intermission video is going to bring us right back into our next artist, Pretty Gritty.
that's right.
Hey, love streamers. Merle here from Trail Brew. Just wanted to pop on and give some gratitude to the artists and the musicians and everyone helping hold it down there at the Hallowed halls for us to come together as a community and feel uplifted and connected and supported for the whole month of May. Feels great knowing that there's a spot we can do that each night. And my hope is that you're also taking this time to connect deeply with yourself and feel at home in your body. And we've got some earthen beverages here that can help you do that. Hop on over to trailbrewpdx.com. we've got a discount code for you that you can plug in at checkout, get 15% off your entire order for the month of May. That discount code is LoveStream15, all lowercase, LoveStream15. And yeah, that'll be our gift to you for this month. So hope this music and this offering here is a blessing to you, and look forward to meeting back up here each night, hanging out, having some good music, having a good time. Appreciate you all. Adios.
Want your Mother's Day flowers delivered with a song? We are offering a large bouquet of flowers to be delivered contact-free with a sidewalk serenade by one of our local favorite musicians. $150 for Portland area deliveries. Thank you so much for supporting small floral business and local musicians.
Holler at 8334 Mayday. Holler at 833 for Mother's Day. Holler at 8334 Mayday. We're delivering bouquets.
Dream, 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 dream when I want you in my arms, and I want you and all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream, 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 dream when I feel blue in the night, and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. Ooh, I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do, whenever I need you, all I have to do, whenever I dream, I dream of you.
In the entryway to the facility, there's a handy sanitation station. Today, we have 2 volunteers ready to demonstrate proper hygiene and social distancing. In the event of a virus pandemic, as we're experiencing currently, everyone must follow these strict guidelines or risk passing on the virus to their companions. Let's go inside, shall we? Oh there, not too close. Oh, looks like he's got an idea. A tape measure, how handy. Oh, no touching. Ah, there we go. That looks about 6 feet to me. Now, what's the plan to get that tape measure put away? Oh no, don't take off those gloves. Ah, she had another glove underneath. What a trickster. Now for the disinfectant. It looks like he wants a drink. No, don't do that. Oh no, we surely don't want to inject it. That won't help you either. Let's wrap this up. Please just remember to follow these simple guidelines for a safe and healthy environment. Thank you.
Welcome back, you guys, to the Love Stream broadcast right here from the Hallowed Hall studio in Portland, Oregon. We're a community-funded bunker-style broadcast in our pandemic series right here, and we are socially distancing ourselves from each other. We have a sanitization officer keeping everybody away from each other, making sure there are no hugs on these events.
So sad.
But because it's community funded, we have a little link right up there for your donations on PayPal or Venmo. And without further ado, we'd love to welcome you right back into our next artist today. Pretty Gritty.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, no hugs. We changed our band name to No Hugs. Always want what I can't have. Always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art of breaking my own heart. Always want what I can't have. Last night I met the woman of my dreams. Yeah, that's like me, to fall for the outer reach. When I take a chance, well, in walks her man, and they look as happy as can be. 'Cause I always want what I can't have. Always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art of breaking my own heart. I always want what I can't have. Well, this time of year gets hard for me. Even the brightest stars are hard to see. And when a smile can mean a frown, beyond the tears of a clown, the guarded heart's always hard to please. 'Cause I always want what I can't have. Always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art of breaking my own heart. I always want I can't have. And I should probably put this bottle down. Sometimes I get drunk, no one's around. Yeah, I'll dry out when there's nothing left to drown. So until then, give me another round. Sometimes I wish the good Lord would call me up. Yeah, sometimes this world just isn't enough. I drop to my knees, begging, Lord, please. But when I fall, she picks me back up. Yeah, when I fall, she picks me back up. Sweet. I just want to live in these headphones forever. This is nice.
Sorry, I got really excited about that one. I just had to clap.
Thanks. A bit over here.
Oh, man.
We appreciate that, though.
Right.
Even if there's just one person clapping and going, hey, hey. I love that. I love it.
Thanks for the applause.
That's
the
right.
Singular, the applause.
It's different. Is that plural, huh?
What is the sound of one hand clapping?
One hand.
It's just
Right.
flying together. It's kind of a weird look. We're so glad that you two are here with us
welcome,
today.
welcome.
Oh, we're so glad.
Oh, this is a
to be
beautiful,
here.
beautiful thing. Thank you for having us here and for putting this whole thing together. I still am blown away as I'm watching everything happen. Also from like behind the scenes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty incredible.
Have you been doing a lot of live streams?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
This is our second thing like that. Second thing.
Second thing.
Second one of those things.
Thangies.
Yeah, we did a virtual house concert,
Yeah.
which was pretty cool via Zoom.
Oh, right. So there's there are attendees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Like you're not just staring, but this is like why this is so awesome to get the best of both worlds. You've got like this amazing setup and it looks amazing, but you also have like people here, but safely far enough apart to where you're like, oh yeah, look at that. So it's like,
It was tricky to pull off.
oh, I believe it.
We have a
believe
bubble
it.
between us.
Yeah.
I like can't even get pics in order. Like I'm all like, yeah, I can barely do that. I'm like, which one? Oh, the least crappiest one in my pocket that doesn't have teeth marks in it or whatever, or isn't like super round from being played too much. So
you
that
got
first
next
one
for
is
us?
a newer one. We're gonna do one off our last album. If my mom is out there in the Spaceland internet
Let's
thing,
check.
this is for my mom and my mother's family in West by God, Virginia.
Oh, I guess the last song you played was a lot of people's favorite. We got a lot
nice.
of, I love this song.
Aw.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. We're coming into our own. Here's an old. I hope they like this one too. If not, we'll just play the other one 17 more times. I used to run through these fields when I was just knee high, running my bare feet, chasing fireflies. And Mama would ring the bell come supper time. There's a well, we use that water to drink, we used it to bathe. After working in Granny's field on a summer day, I can hear her calling out my name. And I got blood, and I got ties, running like a river, cutting right through these pines. And I got a country soul, buried beneath the coal. Won't you take me back to where I was born and raised? Lord, take me home to Sunday Road. Here's my home. It's a little broken and rough to the touch, On the outside I know it don't look like much. Ooh, but on the inside there was love. And I got blood, and I got ties running like a river, cutting right through these spines. And I got a country soul, bed beneath the coal. Won't you take me back to where I was born and raised? Lord, take me home to Sunday Road. There's a church, it's painted white, just a touch of gray. It's where I learned to sing Amazing Grace. And there's power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. Ooh, in the blood of the Lamb. 'Cause I got blood and I got ties running like a river through these spines. This old mountain, she's a friend of mine. Ooh, and I got blood and I got ties running like a river through these spines. This old mountain, she's a friend of mine. And I got a country soul, bed beneath the coal. Won't you take me back to where I was born and raised? Lord, take me home. Take me home to West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home back to Sunday Road.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh man.
Yeehaw.
You had some dancers on that one.
Nice.
That's true. People are applauding from home, according to our
Good.
message boards.
Good.
Yeah.
You can still do that at home.
Mm-hmm.
What is next?
River's next.
Yeah, keep those donations coming, guys. This is great. This is fun. This is beautiful. This is art. This is at-home dance party, social distance dancing.
6 feet apart at all times.
I'm impressed with the foot percussion also.
Yeah, it's pretty wild how many instruments you two
Cute.
play.
Keeps the
Yeah, we had to play a lot of bar gigs for like 3 or 4 hours, and we had to find ways to compete with Freebirds and wagon wheels being yelled at you all the time.
split the money less ways.
Split
That's
the money.
right.
Yeah, we just play more. You buy something once, and that's it. You don't have to keep paying a drummer. Or
Is that the yeah, you're a drummer.
I do play drums. I've sat in. We've played shows together actually, where I was playing some percussion and stuff. So it's a good time.
Yeah, it's kind of great to like be in the background with somebody else that's a better musician than you, so you can kind of look to them and like, Blaine, what are we doing?
Well, I was doing the same. We were on the same page because I was like, Jacob, I don't know. I think we're going to the B. Go to the B section. This is a chorus. It's a chorus.
Is that how you guys started playing music together? You both agreed that you like having many instruments?
We were both in heavy metal bands actually, and we
Really?
met each other at the same gig. We were playing the same gig, and
Yeah.
she actually has a better drumming background than I do. She is a learned percussion player.
I was on drumline. That doesn't mean that I had a
That's
better
like, according to Nick Cannon, that's all you need. You just be drumline.
Drumline just means you're a drummer with back problems. At the end of the day.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. and he got back, picked up by the riverside. She went downstream, drifted under the maple and the birch trees, and the orange, red, and yellow falling leaves. David took her to his secret place. They made a home. He said, even if the rising sun might tell us that our time is done, love me while the night is still young. Please love me while the night is still young. Free yourself with me. I will make you fly. Your arms are the last I want to feel around me, so don't hold back tonight. Don't hold back tonight. As the moon lit up the night sky and the air grew colder, they made a toast to here and now, reveled in their love unbound, surrendered to the final hours. They surrendered to the final hours. Free yourself with me. I will make you fly. Your arms are the last I want to feel around me, so don't hold back tonight. Blazing and dancing, moving together on fire, twisted and turning, tangled and burning in love. Oh, free yourself with me. I will make you fly. Your arms are the last I want to feel around me, so don't hold back tonight. Don't hold back tonight.
Yeah.
You can really feel the metal in that one.
Yeah, total metal.
That's the heavy metal. The heaviest of the metal.
The heaviest of all the metals.
When Sarah wrote it, I was like, sweet, about time we got some heavy metal in this back in the band.
So what made you two want to like transfer to play more acoustic music?
We, oddly enough, I mean, kind of a long story short, we both played in these metal bands. Sarah was actually like a mohawked bass player, playing in a badass, one of my favorite bands back in the day, especially back home. And I was in, you know, just this band of dudes who were like, let's drink Budweisers and jump around and do stupid stuff. But
sounds about right.
Yeah, and then we kind of lost touch with each other. We've all played, you know, just like Portland here, like this is like a huge version of the smallest part of it that we used to have back home. So that's why we definitely moved out here, was because we felt like that kind of community was just so much bigger out here, and people are just all in it to win it and help each other. But yeah, we just lost touch, and I had actually sold like all my, like I had a half stack and like metal guitars. I sold all that stuff, and I bought a Breedlove guitar actually, and then not knowing like, oh, Breedloves are out here. But I don't have that anymore. But maybe you can get some sponsorships or something. I'll play Breedlove again. But,
what's crazy is
I have a K&K pickup and preamp.
Yeah, she does.
Holla K&K.
I have Audix mics now too, so we're all about those people. But
Wilsonville.
Yeah, but yeah, we lost touch. I sold all my crap and we started trying to write songs and trying to sing and learn how to do all of that stuff. And I hit her up to play bass on some stuff. Me and my partner at the time, like writing some songs, and she was like, I'm not doing that anymore. I bought a guitar and I'm singing, and she was learning how to do engineering and stuff too. So we were like, oh, and then we just got together, started playing songs and music, and it just kind of naturally came together like this.
It's pretty badass.
Since day one. We had never sang in any of the bands and never sang like harmonies with other people. So we were like, oh, let's just do that. And we're like, oh, wow.
I've actually got a young photo of you here taken in about 2013.
Oh, nice.
You're wearing a Englishman's hat, and Sarah seems so happy to be around a clean-shaven Blaine.
Am I like leaning on his back, smiling or something?
You're like leaning against a wood door. I wish we could bring it up.
It's like a photo shoot photo.
Yeah. It's very specific. You've got your arm up here like this.
Oh yeah, it looked like I was trying out for the Newsies. The 2013 Newsies.
Okay.
So I was reading in this interview here on What is Frederick that your favorite song is Cliche. Do you still play that one, and is it still your favorite?
We do still play it. We didn't play it for a while, but we brought it back.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's my favorite anymore, because back then it probably was new. It's always the newest song that's our favorite, right?
Do you have any song that is really popular? For example, John Mayer hates singing "Waiting on the World to Change." Like, do you have any song that like is really popular that like you just are kind of like, oh man, it hurts to sing. It's really high up there.
Oh wow, there's a few from earlier albums where I was definitely going for broke on a lot of those vocals. And a friend of ours, a mutual friend for everybody, Matt Brewster, was like, "Dude, I didn't know you had the Kid Rock going." And I was like, "Oh, geez." Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I don't want to sing up there anymore and be associated like that. What's that?
We tried to do Train Whistle, like a week or two or a couple weeks ago.
And that was a fun one.
And we were like, we need to drop that key now.
Yeah.
It's been like 10 years.
Well, sweet. I won't keep you guys too long. Let's hear another one from you.
All right.
We think everybody's feeling this next one in this time.
Except, well, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Working all the time, barely getting by in this town. Working all the time, but we're barely getting by in this town. Trying to make a living only way we know how, but the bills are overdue, feeling like we're gonna drown. Working all the time, barely getting by in this town. Tension's running high, I can feel a storm brewing in the air. Tension's running high, I can feel a storm brewing in the air. Yelling mean things, ain't nobody fighting fair. So I drop to the floor and I'm pulling out my hair. Tension's running high, I can feel the storm brewing in the air. Drinking every night, blacking out, baby, something's gotta give. Drinking every night, blacking out, baby, something's gotta give. Shut your mouth, we ain't having this discussion. So go ahead and leave, 'cause you ain't no good for nothing. Drinking every night, blacking out, baby, something's gotta give. barely getting by in this town. Working all the time, but we're barely getting by in this town. Trying to make a living only way we know how. The bills are overdue, feeling like we're gonna drown. Working all the time, barely getting by in this town. Working all the time, barely getting by in this town. So I totally realized I didn't plug my guitar in to my DI. Luckily, there's this wonderful microphone right
Oh,
here.
yeah. They got it covered.
Yeah.
Just like their
Somebody's
faces.
working
Wear
on
your
that.
masks. Everybody's wearing masks and stuff except for the two of us.
Blaine, can your headband double as a face mask?
It does, and it has. When I was totally like, I'm pretty much like the last person to know what was going on in the world. I was like, I'm just gonna walk in. Oh, why is there 25 bank robbers in the Fred Meyer?
Oh my goodness.
They don't even have a bank in here. And then I was like, oh, but no, I knew what was going on. And yeah, I definitely was just like, over the face and then roll it back up, and then off you go.
I feel like this is the world that Blaine loves because he's gotten a lot better, but he used to be kind of a germaphobe for a very long time.
She says that because I'm like doing what people are kind of doing now, like washing very thoroughly. She's like also like can never get sick.
So you guys
'Cause I
must
let
know
people
a
cough in my
lot about
face.
each other.
Yeah,
You've been pre-exposed, I'm hoping.
Yeah,
Yes.
we live together. We've been playing together for 10 years now.
Yeah.
And we've lived here this like.
It's gonna
this
be
month.
6. Oh, it is
This
6
month.
years this month. That's crazy.
This month. What? 6 years this month.
You
yeah.
were living on the East Coast before here, right?
Yes, we were.
Yes.
Yeah, what part? Maryland?
Maryland, yes.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading here that some of the things you guys miss. This is a shout out: lightning bugs, the sounds of crickets, and thunderstorms. Do you have any songs inspired by thunderstorms? Or
I'm working on that.
Yeah?
I feel I've got
Lightning bugs was in
yeah, fireflies, lightning bugs, whatever other kind of weird like rednecky thing you can say too. Like,
Man, got the butt butts.
whatever, like I don't know, something like that.
well, now we have killer wasps. They're coming
Yeah.
in and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
killing
just
all the
saw that.
honeybees.
Of course, I learned that news in the form of a meme. Like
Yeah.
that's what just get rid of the news channels and just like meme for the day. That's all the news,
But
including
you
the weather.
remember it. And that's what matters. You're like, wow, this wasp is gonna kill me.
This next one we're gonna do is a friend of ours. Her family wrote and recorded this song back in the day, and we learned it for her birthday. And Verna, if you're out there watching in the land of the things, Verna and Dale, this one is for y'all, and we're
They are
adopting this
watching,
song.
yeah.
You also have Melissa Klein-Heinen
Oh yeah,
saying hi. So
I
it's
know.
all.
Heinen.
that's
Heinen?
that's my cousin out here. My
Yeah.
cousin, my cousin's wife out here.
Sorry about the name.
Hi, Melissa.
Oh, it's all good.
They say hi. It's a family thing.
yeah.
You say that today you'll be going away. You ask me not to cry when you go, but I won't plead with you to stay if you say that we must part. But walk softly, you'll be stepping on my heart. You'll be stepping on a heart that worships you, a heart that never dreamed you'd be untrue. So just remember when it's time to part, please walk softly, you'll be stepping on my heart. You say that you never planned to be untrue. You didn't mean somebody else. Well, it don't matter, my dear. Go before the teardrops start. But walk softly, you'll be stepping on my heart. You'll be stepping on a heart that worships you. A heart that never dreamed you'd be untrue. So just remember when it's time to part. Please walk softly, you'll be stepping on my heart. Please walk softly, you'll be stepping on my heart.
Yay.
Do your Ernie Tubb thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a pretty dang good whistler, man.
I appreciate that. Speaking of that song Cliche, we didn't play it for a little while. One, sometimes you leave things to rest for a little bit, but I lost my whistle, and I don't really know the reason why.
Oh, don't go losing your whistle now.
I was like, I know.
Your whistle.
I thought I was drinking too many IPAs, so I stopped that, and it didn't matter. So then I went back to drinking the IPAs, because that was,
Yeah, that wasn't it.
science.
He's like, I think I have thrush, Sarah. And I was like, I don't know.
Which is kind of gross.
What is thrush?
It's like your tongue turns like white-ish.
Yeasty.
It
Yeah.
looks
Mouth.
really cool.
Yeasty.
Yeasty mouth.
Dang.
Yeah, thanks. Hello, everybody out there on the internet.
I have
So-
yeasty mouth.
I'll have you know that my whistle's back because the yeasty's gone, so...
We do just want to say that we are running a little ahead of schedule. You're totally welcome to play a couple more songs if you would like to. But
We also got some questions.
We got some questions. But one thing that we want to talk to you guys about, you guys are a couple, and you're living quarantine together, and I'm curious, it's already hard to navigate being in a band together with your partner, but like being stuck together in quarantine and having a band, like how's that for you
And
guys?
having thrash.
And having
It's just.
Well,
Well.
we officially broke up 10 years ago. No, we've never...
It's been great ever since.
Yeah, right.
a lot of people think that we are together.
We're actually not. We're not
We're not.
together.
Really?
Did your heart just break a little bit?
It did.
Mine
it did break a
opened.
little
I don't know.
bit.
Yours
It did
opened?
break a little. It mostly broke for Blaine, but yes.
The thrush is gone, by the way, so... Yeah.
Okay. So it's okay.
Dang, okay, no, close back up.
Oh my goodness. Well, that info was passed along to me. So
Call the
sorry for saying
hotline,
that.
friends. They are not a couple.
All right. they're not a
Breaking
couple.
news.
And the other hotline is 301-520-3249. That's my number.
So that's your answer
is
to how
actually
do you
something.
navigate being a couple? You don't become
You
a
don't.
couple.
We said a long time ago, there's enough Fleetwood Macs out there.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
Oh,
you know.
man. Well, that
But
was,
if it works, it works. It just, it wasn't for lack of trying in the beginning on my part. Be like, what's that? Hey, girl. Hey.
Oh man.
But,
What's up, Mohawk girl?
I think she's just way smarter and knew what this was going to be way before that time. When you're a dude, dudes are just dumb. You're like, pretty girl, very cool to play music. I like you now. Let's date. She's like, no, it doesn't work that way because I don't like you like that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's for the, we love each other in a much different, deeper way, I feel.
Yes.
We have that. Speaking of love, this is a song about the absence of that. Been very lonely on this side of the rug. There's a sign outside says for sale or rent, swinging behind a picket fence that surrounds this home with a broken heart. I hope you didn't come too far, 'cause love don't live here anymore. I can't recall the time or place, but I remember the warm embrace as it left me here with these cold walls. Yeah, it's sinking in by now. Love don't live here anymore. And I miss that feeling of two hearts beating in perfect time. And how love can make you crazy when you're doing it right. So turn the key and open the door. You can stay the night, but I'll tell you once more. I'll get over it somehow, but for now, love don't live here anymore. That feeling of two hearts beating in perfect time. In perfect time. Ooh, and how love can make you crazy. Crazy when you're doing it right. Doing it right. This place needs mending, it just needs time. So I'm tearing down these fences, pulling down this sign, raising hope. Oh, love will live here once again.
I would say that is probably one of my favorites now.
Yeah.
To do.
It looks like it's on one of your records, the 7-Year Itch.
Yes, the single off of that, and we've got there's a video out there in the YouTube world, and it's done pretty well.
A local.
Well, for us anyway, we're like, oh sweet, there's a comma in the number. That's cool.
Larissa Birdseye is actually in that video.
Yeah.
Nice.
That means my mom watched it at least 700 times.
Thank you, Larissa Birdseye, for getting Blaine's mom to watch it.
Thank you, Larissa.
Exactly.
Yeah, other than that, she'd be like, I'm not watching that.
Speaking of Larissa Birdseye, she's going to be one of our artists this week on Wednesday night.
Yes, she is.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Wait.
Here we go.
Nice.
And
Whoa.
I love that.
I think I'm going to applaud your next song with these.
There you go.
Little maracas
Prematurely
for
and ruin the whole audio for you. It's going to be great.
It's going to be.
What's next?
There's a few. We've got a few.
So before you guys
Oh.
keep playing,
Yes.
I kind of wanted to talk about the 2 businesses that you've chosen to sponsor.
Oh, sweet.
As this is a fundraiser, we are raising funds to support the community, to support this production, to support you, and you guys and your gigantic, broken, thrusty hearts have chosen to donate all of your... Sorry, someone's doing gestures in the corner here. I can't not look.
I like
There's
the
a whole
thrusty
lot
heart.
going
You've chosen to donate all of the money that you raised
Yeah,
tonight to these 2
everything.
businesses. You guys are taking nothing home.
Nope.
You are heroes and angels in the community, and that's what this is all about. Can you tell me more?
Well, so we moved here about 6 years ago, and there are 2 places. Well, Kay's Bar, we kind of just showed up outside and started busking, and it was a friend of ours kind of suggested if you go do this, he'll probably like what you're doing and maybe hire you.
Yeah.
So we did it, and he wasn't there when we went. But then we went back like a couple weeks later, and he showed up, and he offered us
An extension cord.
and yeah, he was like, "Do you want to?" Yeah, we were using a battery pack at the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll pay you guys if you want to come here once a week and play. And we were like, yes. And so we've been playing for him
For the
ever
whole,
since
we lived
Yeah.
here. Every summer, we're out there on the corner Milwaukee and Bybee next to Kay's Bar, and it's become a pretty awesome thing for the neighborhood, and we've seen people like become couples, get married. It's
pretty
We've been,
awesome.
like all kinds of things, all through just two ragamuffins playing on the corner, and then they were like, take a bath, and here's an extension cord, and you'd be good to go. You can come back.
We've become friends with the staff, and
Yeah,
it's
they're
just
like
like a
family.
home. And then there's another place in Gresham, Spinella's. And
Spinella's.
yes,
Off the
that
wall.
family is amazing. And they reached out to us via Reverb Nation, I think. And that first year we moved, and they hired us to play, and we've been playing for them ever since. And it's the same vibe. It's like we're friends, and it almost feels like family. And we're just really grateful. And they do cool things like only play music by local artists
Yeah.
that play in their.
Oh, I've been yelled at for playing a cover in there before.
As you should.
Well, you can play covers, but they definitely they advertise everybody that comes through there so much.
Yeah.
Even when they're not playing there, you can see your picture flash
Yeah,
up on the
yep.
screens. They play your music all the time.
That's where I met you, actually, Spinella's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Bringing people
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, and we're so happy to be a part of something so special and unique and cool as this, the Mayday Love Stream. And
Yeah.
the hosts are amazing. And also, I've had the pleasure. I don't know if Sarah's seen I've seen both of y'all perform before, and I'm like, oh, this is tight.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
This is a mutual appreciation society right
oh
here.
yeah.
Yeah. This is how you do it.
And Worth and everybody are just amazing people, and that's why we're here, and that's why we haven't moved on anywhere else. I'm like, well, can't afford to go anywhere else, but
Hey, do you
Ran out
guys
of
want
gas.
to update on how much we've raised tonight and what our goal is?
yeah.
So far we've raised $573, and we are aiming to raise at least $1,000 tonight for our artists, for Spinella's, K's, for our
And Love
yoga,
Hive.
for Love Hive. I
Yeah.
can't touch my toes. I really need that
You
place.
gotta go to Love Hive.
And for our crew. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Yeah,
Yes,
all you
thank
folks out there,
you.
please,
So,
please give what you
The
can.
money's going up, and we want you guys to know that your music is worth it. So, can you please play a $1,000 song?
$1,000 song.
That's right.
Well, I've just got an update. We actually just hit 683 in the last
another
few
one.
minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
Thank
that
you,
was
folks.
actually a 5-minute difference right there.
awesome.
So
Yes,
we'll
please.
keep it going.
Please give what you can. Like we said, we're giving everything that we would get out of this besides the joy of doing it. Like any kind of money, we're just giving right back to people that have given us so much and
Yes,
helped us out so
exactly.
much. Like we would not have been able to live the first summer here if it wasn't for places like K's, especially
Right.
K's and especially in
Yeah.
Spinella's. So
Yeah.
and for
So-
meeting folks like y'all. So we'd
Yeah.
just be
I
playing on a
know.
couch somewhere right
Thanks
now.
for this opportunity to be able to give back.
Yeah,
this is
a
amazing.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful thing.
And the more that we can reach past that $1,000 limit, where we get into the thrive stage of our production here, the more and more and more that we get to give back. And
Oh, yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
it's an honor to be able to hype up people and just make art for the sake of making art and have this broadcast be whatever it wants to be.
Yes,
what our city's about.
definitely.
Yeah.
How much time do we have left?
As
Well, you
much
know,
as
this whole thing is
want.
an experiment. So let me tell you, friends, we got a lot of time. We have an awkwardly long amount of time left because we are new and doing this for the first time. So,
Nice.
how do you guys feel about having an awkwardly long amount of time left to play around?
Yeah, we'll do whatever.
We can take dance breaks as well.
No, we're in it to win it. We're happy.
Sanitation breaks, poop, pee, potty
Pee,
breaks,
potty.
as
I
Christopher
did-
Worth likes to
Yeah,
say.
poop, pee, potty.
Body?
Checking all the boxes.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we'd actually love to hear another song from you. But before you do that, can you tell me where the name 7 Year Itch came from?
Well,
Wow.
oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just
She
going back
seems
there.
like she's
were in,
ready.
we were in. We recorded that album and the one before it in Franklin, Tennessee.
That's where I was raised.
Yeah.
No way.
I've seen that. Yeah, we've talked.
That's
about
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So we
Yeah.
recorded at a studio called Helsinki
Helsinki.
South through Creative and Dreams Music Network. Those are some friends of ours, and
If Fred and Rose are watching.
Fred and Rose are watching.
Hello. We love you and we
Give
miss
some
you.
of them, some of them CD sales that happen through the things. Donate some of that, which is like 75 cents. But yeah, yeah, we were just sitting on the counter, or sitting in the kitchen at the counter, like trying to figure out. And we had just celebrated playing together for 7 years, and we were just like, we should just call it 7 Year Itch. Because
Yeah.
it's like, it's the two of us. A lot of the songs are like
woeful.
and then there's like upbeat love, and we've gone through that. Even though we're not together, we've had our ups and downs, all spent in the back of a 4Runner drinking whiskey to cry our problems out to each other and like figure out how to fix a little bit of what maybe might have been broken between us playing and working together.
It is kind of like a romantic relationship when you're in a band with someone, just without like the romance, I guess. But you know,
just less bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it can get just as dramatic
Yeah.
if you're around each other that much, So.
It definitely happens.
But we got through that 7 year.
And now we've got 10 under our belt.
10.
Damn, that's a commitment.
I know.
Maybe the next album will be called 2020 to look back in hindsight of everything, of what's going on.
I love that.
What do you want from that list, Sarah? What do you want to do next?
Let's just do
Oh, we do have a request from Rick Rapay for Crazy.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, the
cover.
Gnarls Barkley?
Yeah.
That's all it says.
Do
I
you-
don't have any more backstory to this. Do you have a song that you've written called Crazy?
No.
We're gonna.
He's talking about a cover. That.
We also have another request for Bone to Pick.
Oh.
And,
You want to try that one?
Sure,
real quick. We'll try that one real quick.
All right.
Sorry, Rick.
Or day drinking.
We can do both.
can do both.
They're in the same relatively
Thanks for
the same
sending in
key.
your requests, friends. That makes it so much more fun. This
Sorry,
is what
Rick.
It's all
If
about.
Crazy was a duet, maybe,
Yes,
or if I had to pee really bad, I would just.
She
but
uses
I don't
the
have to
restroom,
go.
and I just go, I'll do this one by myself. What are we doing first? Let's do Bone to Pick first, yeah?
Let's do it, guys.
This is actually on 7 Year Itch too, and it's a little bit about when we first moved to town. And speaking of drinking to get through something. Sit on down, baby, I've got a bone to pick with you. I'm running round trying to figure out what to do. Can I say, got a bone to pick with you? Well, I think you're crazy.
I think you're lazy.
I guess we both have our faults, but that don't give you the rhyme or the reason to not answer when I call. Getting down, down, down to the bottom, one bottle at a time. So I drink, I keep on drinking till I drown them old memories of mine. Old memories of mine. We get by somehow, we get lost along the way, but we both figured out that it's just the price we pay. With the tears on the floor, still we crawl back for more. And it's 2 shots of whiskey, 1 part you and me, and we only got 12 more to go. Getting down, down, down to the bottom, 1 bottle at a time. So I drink, I keep on drinking till I drown them old memories of mine. Oh, memories of mine. We get by somehow, we get lost along the way, but we both figured out that it's just the price we pay. With the tears on the floor, still we crawl back for more. And it's 2 shots of whiskey, 1 part you and me, and we only got 12 more to go.
Yeah.
Sit on down, baby, I've got a bone to pick with you. I'm running around trying to figure out what to do. Can I say, got a bone to pick with you? Can I say, got a bone to pick with you. That's right, mama. Can I say, got a bone to pick with you? Yeehaw.
That's a drinking song, right?
Yeah.
So I just came up with an idea, friends. We're getting a lot of requests.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah.
And I think requests for tips.
That's right.
Well,
You need
you
a free
know.
lunch around here.
Day drinking's the next one requested. So if you want to drink with the lights on, you got to keep the lights on. You know, give a little to get a little.
So did you guys bring whiskey or?
I mean, we'd be happy to take a whiskey sponsor at some point. We don't have any alcoholic beverages.
Whiskey
as
sponsors? Anybody?
Mm-hmm. Anybody local in Oregon, preferably?
Oh, Air Hush.
Air Hush.
Now that I'm actually looking at you and not them.
Is that the name of our
This is Air
barrier
Hush.
right
So
here?
this is like the bubble wall that is sound dampening, awesome. But right now we're using it for safety. So
Three
thank
purposes.
you, Air Hush, for this cool bubble wall that is keeping the peace. Who knows what would happen if it wasn't a bubble wall?
Right.
It's kind of psychedelic. You look really mushy.
Mushy. There's not like a bunch of him.
No, it doesn't like fractalate, which would be better.
Ooh, new
Look
idea.
at that.
Bubble
Look at
Hush.
those words over
Word.
there. Fractalate.
Fractalate.
You guys don't talk about fractalating?
I haven't
I
seen
fractalate,
Frozen.
you
I haven't seen
fractalate.
Frozen yet, so I'm like, I do have the Disney Plus though. That's what's been
yeah,
getting
Frozen
me through a lot of.
fractals.
Rocking the Mandalorian.
Something.
Yo, dude, I crushed that as soon as it was available. I was like, boom. This one's called Day Drinking. We'll do this one here. Woke up this morning to last night's text. Looks like my friend's been sleeping with my ex. Rolled out of bed, but the bed was gone. I fell asleep out in the front lawn. Folks and their kids, they staring at me, looking at what a man ought not to be. And I feel deflated, nauseated, but I can fix it with inebriation. Day drinking, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. So I sip as I slide in and out of the sunshine. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. Moving right along, man, I'm really grooving. I feel like John Travolta in that disco movie. Heel to the toe while I'm walking the line. I'm just trying to stay alive, and I don't mean no harm. Yeah, no need for you to pull the alarm, because I'm blowing kisses. I'm on a mission, a healthy dose of that self-medication. Day drinking, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. So I sip as I slide in and out of the sunshine. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. Day drinking, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. So I sip as I slide in and out of the barroom lights. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys know a guy named Steve Murray?
Steve Murray.
Because he's been a fan of Pretty Gritty for a few years. And he
yeah.
thinks you guys are one of the integral bands in the acoustic scene here.
Oh,
I would wholeheartedly agree.
He has a few really neat questions.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you have to answer all of them, but I'm going to read a few and you can muse on whatever is inspiring for you in the moment. So, are you discovering new music or rediscovering music since you've been spending so much time at home? What are you listening to right now? Is it reflected in what this quarantine time is like? How has being at home so much affected your inspirations?
All right. Well, for me personally, so am I I'm listening to new music, I guess, new to me. There's this duo called Shane and Shane, and they have this album, this live album that they did in the studio of some hymns, and their voices together are just, and the way that they do the hymns it's just really emotional. You can feel all of it, it's really powerful. And so I've been listening to that like on repeat. And what was the last question?
How has being at home so much affected your inspirations?
For me personally, you would think that I would be so inspired because we would be like bored out of our minds or something, and we live together, But it took me a little while to feel inspired.
Yeah,
I was kind of bummed.
Played together or practiced or anything. You think,
Yeah.
we'd be crushing. We're like, all right, this is our time to get in super shape. So when the doors open, we're just gonna be like, all right, we're road ready. But no, and we took time off before all this happened. We've been on hiatus for like a month, right?
Yeah, we did a couple gigs before, and those felt great before everything got shut down. And so, yeah, but it's coming back now. Now that, I guess, I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, now that we're kind of we did a couple of streaming things, now we're doing this, and this kind of is, just being in this environment is really helpful. I think for me personally, I can isolate and be kind of perfectly content alone, which is not good. Or because I think I'm perfectly content alone and I can just shut in, but I do need interaction. So yeah, this is really good for me.
Drains on me. This peacock's got to fly out there.
Oh my goodness!
Quote of the night.
It's like I'm like, I can stay at home. I like quiet time. I like chilling out and like vegging or whatever. I'm like, sinking into my couch and then waking up a week later and being like, I just watched every Disney movie ever made. Check that off the list. But I'm like, oof. I definitely feed off of being around other people, and it just like fires me up, and then I get fired, and I'm just like, yeah, all right. And then it's like, we're not shutting this bar down. What's the problem? It's only 3:00.
Hey,
I can tell when he hasn't had a conversation in like a couple days.
Yeah, it gets really loud and really fast.
Cause
Same.
oh my gosh, the fast. It's the fast.
You're like, bro, I'm just going to the bathroom right now.
I'm almost like, hey,
and I'll be like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm slowly shutting the door because I don't want to be rude because he's still at that speed talking.
Right,
and I'm like, I swear I'm not shutting you out, but I really have to pee.
I got problems with that. I'm a work in progress. She's been training me for 10 years, so I'm doing pretty good.
So Sarah brought something up that is actually, I think, a really cool statement that, you're stuck in your own mind a lot in these times. Mm-hmm. And with many artists, we're emotional beings, and we have to battle with our own anxieties and our own demons a lot. And how have you been able to, conquer those demons, those trials that you're facing in your own heart and your own mind while you're in this quarantine when you can't really get out and hang out with friends?
Well, for me personally, one, it's like when you go out and play you play shows, and if you like say you drink, right? You go you go play shows, and to me it's like, oh man, this is like an obscene amount, and it's like 2 beers a night, every kind of thing. But
normal people don't drink that much.
But it's like when you go out and about and you play gigs, and you're like, oh cool, and then you're like, wow, I'm gonna buy. That's a lot of beer I just had to buy over the last week or 2 months or whatever. But I've been kind of like in my head with like, I was getting really creative, and we had some downtime over the winter. We all played we played at the folk festival. Thanks, big up to Fox and Bones, who are also playing this week. They put that on, and so we, out of respect, everybody didn't play locally for the couple weeks before and after, and so I've been like really piecing together a lot of songs here and there for the last couple months, like a bunch of them, and I was super like had this fire going on. And then went home to visit for a little while and was coming back. I was like, yeah, I'm going to crush it. I'm going to finish these songs. And then nothing, like in the tank is just empty. But for me, luckily, our apartment complex is a really special place. And
it's a cool community of...
There's a new tenant, the new tenant that just moved in, and he wanted to start a garden in the whole courtyard.
Yes.
And so I've been with him. I was out there. I mean, I put in like 50 hours of just like rototilling.
Yes.
So, and I haven't done anything physical like that. I was a welder for like 10 years before we started playing music together. So I hadn't been like, I was like, oh, that's what muscles feel like when you make them. So it's like, ow, and then you don't use your hands like that. And I'm like, good. So I'm still like kind of going through some changes, figuring out, oh, that's right. You used to do like, and then now I'm getting into shape, but it's helping my brain out a lot more than it is my body. Giving me something to get up and do, and I'm like, boom, I got a routine. I'm putting on the old work clothes, out we go, start doing all that stuff. So that's what's been saving me, honestly, is keeping myself occupied that way, and then prepping for like when all this is going to be hopefully over with. Like we have
got to come out of there like you're getting a boost in Mario Kart.
You can't be lost on the way out. You know.
Health advice by the bearded one.
Yeah. I smell a lot better than I look. I know I don't.
He actually
look like,
smells excellent.
He smells like onions. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't.
And cocoa butter. Onions and cocoa
The thing about being really socially distanced in a safe way is that I can't smell you, but I wish I could.
It's there. It's there.
There's a Carmen Holtman that wants to talk about how beardy, in all caps, you are.
How beardy I am.
Is that a question for Sarah?
Yeah.
Is that
There's a beardiness
I've been,
going on.
kind of growing it out.
You've been letting loose over during
one.
the quarantine?
Yeah.
I got my one chin hair that comes back every few months.
Well,
It's not there. It's not here yet.
Next time you pluck it, just give it to me, and I'll weave it in here somewhere and keep it for safekeeping forever.
Carmen Holtman says, I'll give you $50 for the song Maryland.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. If you got that coming in.
Thank you, Carmen.
This is the kind of high stakes we're talking about.
Do we wait for
here,
the check to
people?
clear or something? Are we waiting for the bing for the cash register door to...
Almost. We are almost to surviving, guys. We have made it to $808 tonight. We're within $200 of this goal, and we need to reach $1,000 at minimum to keep the show going.
At a minimum. That's survive.
We're almost there, guys.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all of your donations and for tuning in. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're climbing. I see these people sending the love. This is so good.
We're at 848.
Thank you guys so much.
848.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
This speaking of Maryland, to all of our Maryland folks out there that are watching us, dig a little deep too for your. A lot of people love this song, and I'm glad they do, but it's a lot of the locals back home that really dig it. And part of me is like, but it's about leaving. But it's not easy. It's not easy to do. And I watched a lot of. I was into a lot of Ryan Adams at the time, and just watching a lot of interviews of his, and how he kind of like chooses song titles for things or picks muses. And I was also dating somebody at the time, and it was a mixture of not knowing if I wanted. I mean, I knew I couldn't. Not that I didn't want to be with this person, but I just knew that I wasn't going to be staying there, and I couldn't ask them. I knew that they were not going to be leaving either. Like, they wouldn't leave, and I knew I was going to. And we'd just gone on the road, and we traveled the country for a little bit, went to Colorado, and I just got that bug, and I was like, nope, quitting that job. There's no way I can stay put in that. Not now. It's like, next step is van life, I think. I'll just be like, I'll pick Sarah for our gigs. Without that, I'm just like, that's all I want to do now.
You know what's amazing is that if you pull out all the back seats in a Toyota Sienna, a 2001 Toyota Sienna,
old school,
and you drag your gear in a little come-along trailer, we can fully stretch out and sleep and have space between us, fully stretched out in the back of the van. So it was
Whoa.
like, it's pretty awesome.
How does that work for somebody that's 6'3"?
You don't get to
You
come.
don't. Yeah.
If it's a
Tent
if
and
it's
sleeping bag for
summertime,
you.
At summertime,
Oh,
we'll
man.
just strap you to the top like Teen Wolf or whatever. Get up there and
That's true. We could do that.
surf, fan surf. But we did have a third person with us for a while in there, and that was tricky sleeping together in that. But
Who's the big spoon, you know?
right,
Mhm.
yeah.
Blaine was always in the middle.
I like the little spoon.
That's
Yeah, I'm the
that's a great
sport.
spot.
I'm the sport.
Speaking of
Spork it
spoons,
out.
Spinella says, you got any? Got any
Oh,
we do have
we
spoons.
do have spoons.
We won't throw. We'll throw the sound engineers a curveball for that one. We'll do that one after this one here. Yeah.
Let's do
This
it.
is for Carmen. Thank you for the generosity.
Yes,
and
thank you,
to all
Carmen.
our loved ones back home in Maryland. This one's for y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I tell her that I'm leaving? How do I tell her that in my mind I'm already gone? I guess I'll write it in a song. Don't take it wrong, this isn't easy. It's just something I got to do before I'm buried in the ground. That's why I'm westward bound. Oh, 'cause Maryland, oh, you're carrying my heart on your sleeve, giving me everything I want, making it hard to ever leave. You know no moss grows on that rolling stone. So just like these wheels, I've got to keep on rolling on, like a band on the run. There you go. Oh, 'cause Maryland, oh, you're carrying my heart on your sleeve, giving me everything I want, making it hard to ever leave. Oh, 'cause Maryland, oh, you're carrying my heart on your sleeve, giving me everything I want, making it hard to ever leave. Oh, 'cause Maryland, oh, you're carrying my heart on your sleeve, giving me everything I want, making it hard to ever leave. All right, I know this is going to be kind of
At
weird,
home.
but the beautiful hosts over there have
All right.
beautiful
Oh, yeah.
voices.
Okay.
So we need you to sing along, and you're going to guide all those people at home that know how to do this section here.
Oh.
Anybody else
We're gonna
that's in
teach
this
you. We're gonna
room
teach you how to do
Okay.
it.
wants to do
Okay.
this as well. This is going to be your part here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my Maryland. Oh, my Maryland. Oh, my Maryland. Oh, my Maryland. Keep that going for us. Oh, my Maryland. I don't want to leave. Oh, my Maryland. I don't want to leave. Oh, my Maryland. I don't want to leave. Oh, my Maryland.
Oh,
Because they're spectacular back there, those two.
And
guys.
we
Yes.
just made it past the survive stage.
We just made it.
Thank you.
At this point, we
Everyone
have
at
raised
home.
just
Yes.
over $1,000. We'd love to keep that going in order to give back to Spinella's and Kay's and
Yeah.
what was the name of the yoga place again?
Love high.
Love Hide Yoga. There we go. All of this goes towards our community, and we are keeping the show going for another day. So thank you guys so much for bringing in your fans to help donate to that. It means so much that you are here. So yeah,
Thank you for this.
And also,
opportunity.
if we made a statement earlier, we made a video like safely. She was driving, I was filming, so we made a video on the way here. Anybody that got that message and bought food from Kay's or Spinella's and
tonight.
ate it while watching the stream and took a picture,
Oh,
we'll give them a free
cool.
CD.
Yes,
So
you guys
hopefully
are the most
we hope to
supportive
see a bunch of photos come streaming in.
Yes.
I love that.
Hashtag Mayday Love Stream.
Menu suggestions.
it
Well, I know what
depends,
you want from Kay's.
Oh yes, that burger.
He wants that burger.
That burger. Which burger is it?
I actually asked you what you'd.
The double
Classic
deluxe.
double deluxe.
Classic double.
I have a question because I ask everybody this, and a couple days ago I asked Christopher Worth what he'd have if he was on death row, and he said, "Kay's double deluxe burger."
Oh,
Beautiful.
Very nice.
For your final
It
meal.
is. It is the.
With a pizza.
Well, yeah, it's death row.
And a pho. From where?
It's death row. You might as well kill yourself with the food.
Well,
Oh man,
just
on
get a
your
bite
way
of
to the
each.
you
chamber.
can't overeat. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you might.
How
as
many
well.
calories are you burning tomorrow? All
Yeah,
of them.
All of that. That is nice.
Ouch.
I like that one.
Oh,
real.
man.
Is it gas chamber or electric chair? Do they still do that?
No,
The chair?
it's
Lethal
lethal
injection.
injection.
Oh, that thing.
Dark
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, it's illegal in
yeah.
Sorry.
Oregon. So
Started with the menu suggestion. And
Oh,
took
yeah.
it there.
yeah, we just lock people up for life here.
What would you eat, Sarah, on death row?
I would have some kimchi and rice. I mean, you know,
But who's
I don't know.
from where, or is Mama making
Mama.
it? Mama's making
yeah.
it.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
I like it.
No offense to my mother, but I probably wouldn't eat anything that she would be making on death row. I'll eat her food all the time, but not my last meal.
Your mom's cooking is good.
I likes it.
I like your mom's.
I likes it.
Your last meal.
We
Mom's
know
are
it,
great.
we know the food's done when the smoke alarm goes off. My dad says, because it's a sensitive thing. And then all of a sudden my dad would be like, "Dinner's ready." Just makes he sounds like that, exactly like that.
That's a great impression, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing now? Oh, spoons. Yeah.
Oh, spoons.
Spoons? Y'all
That's
got
how you
some
lighten the
spoons?
mood.
Speaking of which, Spinella's Off the Wall is also a fantastic Italian place.
Yes.
With every meal they give you, they also give you a little a baked little biscuit. Is it a flour? It's in a flour pot, and it is the most delicious bread I've ever had from any Italian restaurant. It's so
It really
good.
is.
Yeah, they're super authentic, really good food, run by like the most amazing human beings on the planet.
We actually drove out there last week as like a band date because we were like we haven't been out and we don't really go out and doing stuff together. I'm the night owl, I guess, but you got The Devil Made Me Do It or something. They have a lot of clever names for all their dishes too, like a shrimp called Wanda Panay.
Jamaican me hungry.
Jamaican Me Hungry and all that stuff. But yeah, we called ahead, ordered food, and we were trying to make it a surprise. Forget what alias we used as the name.
I don't even remember the
Like
name.
Gretchen or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But and then the owner, Michael was like around the corner and he was like, "Are you at my establishment?" We're like, "We're just getting the takeout and we're gonna eat in the parking lot." So then we talked from car to car while we were hanging out. He just rolled the window down and we just chatted for a second. He was mad that we paid for it though, because he's that sweet.
Yeah, well,
they're giving they've been giving food to some musicians that are coming through that play there. Yeah, so that's how sweet they are. Yeah.
The community is just showing up in ways that I could never have imagined.
I
Especially
agree. I
like
love
this
seeing that.
situation, you guys giving all of your donations to not you, to people that have like supported you, and that's incredible. And I'm seeing it in neighborhoods, I'm seeing it everywhere, and talk about it silver lining.
Yeah, I mean, we've been lucky. We've been very fortunate with like Carmen, who chimed in earlier and wanted to hear Marilyn. Like, she put together a Zoom concert. That's the only other thing we've done as far as the stream goes. And there was a lot of people that showed up.
We did that song circle too.
We did the
and
song circle after that.
That was really cool.
And
hey, Blaine, real quick, just give us a spoon level as soon as you can. The comment thread is screaming for those spoons.
You guys are going to take us through the roof with the spoon thing here.
All right. Let's do it.
Is that good? Cool. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I seem to find myself in the same old situations without any cause for a good explanation. Ran out long ago of all my good excuses. Well, I guess it means I'm just foolish. Everywhere I go, I'm leaving something behind, and I can't ever seem to wake up on time. Even though I'm getting older each day, I'm still living out the same old cliches. Don't know how good I got it till I turn it back. I'm always chasing after what I can't have. Might be a different guy, but still the same old story. In that fast lane, leaving in a hurry. I'm getting older each day, I'm still living out the same old cliches. Ain't no doubt I'm not the world's most graceful lady. Well, I like to spit and cuss, and I'm stubborn as can be. When I get mad, I'm smashing everything around me, and red is all I can see. Mama told me since I was a little girl, there ain't no one quite like me in this here world. If there's a man who's fool enough to wanna love me, bless his heart, 'cause it sure enough won't be easy. Don't know how good I got it till I turn it back. I'm always chasing after what I can't have. Might be a different guy, but still the same old story. In that fast lane, leaving in a hurry. I'm getting older each day, I'm still living out the same old cliches. I'm getting older each day, I'm still living out the same old cliches.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank Blaine.
It just dawned on me that I look like my Uncle Howard, and he taught me how to play the spoons.
Oh yeah, you've been rocking the Uncle Howard for ever since you started gardening.
Yeah, he's a crazy, crazy man. I doubt he's streaming because he just logged in, as he says, by getting like
Maybe
a phone
he
that
is streaming
flips
at this
or whatever.
It's pretty quick. Once
Actually,
you
he
get
has,
a flip phone,
he has a
you're basically in
smartphone now,
video.
and I think he has like a Facebook.
He does not have a face.
I don't know if he does, but he was like, I think last time he was, he was recently living in his like the bench seat of his truck on somebody's property, just hanging out. He's like 73. He has a wild and crazy story. One that I'm currently trying to write many parts of, or saga, like the saga of him.
He's rough around the edges, but he's so charming too.
Yeah, he's a charmer.
It's like an ugly
kinda
cake
like
that tastes delicious, you know?
Yeah, he's a character. He was married in Maryland, or maybe in Northern Virginia, D.C. area, and he took the trash out one day and never came back and ended up in Colorado.
Oh, man.
She told him to take the trash out, and he said no problem, and he just never came back.
Oh.
And so he's been living out there for a long time. He lived in a cave, and he was homeless, and then he lived in a hippie commune and a teepee, and he was a tree planter for a long time too. So
It's about 3/4 of this room right there. Yeah.
Yep. He even goes by a different name. Nobody knew his kids don't even call him his real name. They call him Tommy. Tommy Ditch
Tommy
is
Ditch.
his fake name, or his real name, and his new name anyway.
I love it.
What else?
Oh, yeah. This is so good. You guys having a good time?
Oh,
yeah.
the best. You have no idea. Like, although Rise of Skywalker just got dropped on Disney, so I will be doing that this evening.
My goodness.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But this is amazing.
Good. Everyone watching, feel free to donate up until noon o'clock tomorrow.
Yep.
Live stream, also like the
Noon
extended
o'clock.
live stream. So if you guys want to share this around with your people, all of these local businesses can continue to get supported. And then we're on to the next night. Who do we got the next night?
Oh man, tomorrow's gonna be a fun one.
I heard it's like Taco
yeah.
Tuesday and
So
Cinco de Mayo.
I will be hosting this one tomorrow because I will be up on that stage performing. It's the best combination of things. Definitely shirtless. There will be a music video of me shirtless. That will be completely separate. I worked really hard on that to show off my.
They're gonna come and wait outside, just like peek in the blacked out windows so they can see it.
Well, the show itself will not be shirtless, but I will be fully clothed. And performing an hour of music with my dear friend JoJo Scott. She's like my little sister in this music community. I got to produce one of her songs on her record, and we're gonna be rocking tomorrow from 6 to 9, and then after that we got.
I wanna rock.
And then after that, we got Will Kinky and Larissa Birdseye. Who we got Thursday, though?
It is I, darling. It is I.
It is you, Jenny Jolie.
Along with the Foxy Bones.
The Foxy Bones, a.k.a. Fox and Bones. Dynamic duo that actually is a couple. And
you know, nobody actually... People are breaking up all over the place in quarantine, which is unfortunate.
This is the worst time to break up. Like, I would not want to be alone right now. Seriously. So it really would be. And then on Friday, which is the last week, Christopher Worth and I actually broke up. It's a really unfortunate story.
They're doing it. I can see it happening, unfortunately.
You can't see our executive producer dancing around and making his vivacious movements, but he has been inspiring us all throughout this whole night.
He's making my throat go dry. I'm like salivating, and I'm like, oh, my.
There's been a few nip slips, I feel like, at a distance.
Which
is just how I like my nip slips. Far
away. But on Friday, we do have two very special artists. We got Glitter Fox, a dynamic duo of lesbian soul pop. And then we got after them, we got Haley Lynn, my famous ex-girlfriend. So it's going to be a really fantastic week. Oh, man. Anyways, our week is going to be jam-packed with amazing musicians right here for you in the Hallowed Halls. It's high-fidelity stream. We got a little bit more time. Pretty Gritty, you want to play us out with one more song? Is that all right?
Sure. One more.
Also, is there anybody that you guys would love to see up in this series?
Well, you named Fox and Bones.
Basically
and
everybody
Larissa.
that you already named, and a personal local favorite of ours is also Haley Johnson, and I'm
Yeah.
So, and there's also a really sick one of my favorite bands, period, now, and I think they're just super amazing. Never Come Down is one of the best bluegrass groups out there, period, in my opinion, and they're amazing, and they're local in this town, and they actually do a lot. They'll do a Tuesday stream for Ranger Station, which is another sweet spot. But
Rad.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to bring anybody else in here, holler at Christopher and submit on limelive.tv, and that's where we can get our local artists really, really launched right here.
Monday through Fridays, 6 o'clock start time. We're going to be here. So grateful. Thanks again, you guys, for being here.
Thank you for having us. This is so cool. I'm going to miss you guys when we go back home forever.
I know.
But I'm going to see you every night for the month of May. I'm going to be seeing all these streams.
Dream when I want you in my arms, and I want you and all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. Dream, dream, dream when I feel blue in the night and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do, whenever I need you, all I have to do, whenever I dream, I dream of you. Thanks. Oh man, this is super fun.
I don't want it to end.
I don't want it to either.
Okay, you guys got
Okay.
some more? We could make it till midnight.
Oh man,
Is anybody donating?
Well,
Throw a couple more
Yes.
dollars in the hat?
Let's get a check-in.
if they're donating, then we're good.
let's do a
Yeah.
Man, you guys have been such a treat to listen to tonight. I can tell, like, from the first time
Thank
I
you.
heard you two, I was blown away a couple
Oh.
years ago, and I'm just like, I'm ecstatic for what's happening over the next couple months, because like this is gonna be a time where everyone's put on pause. Right, we're gonna look back at this time and call it the Great Pause, and every musician, musicians battle with a lot of envy, right? We are constantly looking at other acts and other artists and thinking, "Wow, I wish that I was where they are right now."
I know what you mean.
But the reality of the situation is that they're on completely different paths, and you guys have seen so much incredible success that I look up to as a musician here in
wow.
Portland.
Thanks.
And I think that we just all got to remember that, like, this Great Pause is a really amazing time where we're all on an equal playing field, and we're all ready to like get out the gates
Yeah.
running. Like, people will want to see live music.
It's a nice, like, for lack of a softer phrase, it's nice. Sometimes you have to get chin checked a little bit, you know. Just like, oh, little bip. Oh, yeah. And then just to also like pump the brakes and figure things out and see and also be grateful, thankful for certain. I mean, I know that a lot of people are probably going through a lot out there right now, but I'm extremely grateful. One, I'm very thankful to be able to have a bandmate that I live with and that I'm
Me
close
too.
with,
Yeah.
and that we're quarantined together. I can't imagine those who are going through it alone. So, and if you know any of those types of people out there and you want to help them out, call the hotline. You know?
Call the hotline.
Call
You
the
guys want
hotline.
to try singing it real quick?
Okay.
You have to lead the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
the
better
way,
at it.
The way that it goes call 833-4 Mayday.
Ooh.
Call 833-4 3 3
Yeah, you got it.
for me. And that's that. And it repeats.
Gotcha.
Call 833 Mayday. Call 833 for me. Call 833 for Mayday. Call 833 for me. Oh, so good. This is crazy. Oh my goodness.
We got cameras.
I've been having that stuck in my
I
head.
know.
It's pretty
Oh, it's gonna
obnoxious.
be in there now. I'm gonna be in the shower and I'll be like, just take it to the highest church. You know?
I mean, it feels like a church in here. This is what's so amazing about Hallowed Halls, and this is what's
Hallowed.
so great that we get to like be in this building and support this company and support this vision. And how many of us have like made our own records here, and Hallowed Halls has a whole story that hopefully we'll get to slowly uncover as the month goes on. But this place just holds a presence, and it's almost like created specifically for this like bootstrap bunker vibe. It's got that like built in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not a lot of studios in general have a lot of their own individual appeals and stuff, but there is something to be said about the rooms that just kind of they hold that.
Yeah.
And anything that's come in here has stayed here in that way. So when you come in and you play, you're like, oh man, I can.
Ooh, it's got little things.
Yeah, you know, you can feel all those things that happen here.
Yeah, magic has happened in this room. Little special shout out to Gearhead Lights as well for being one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
We've got so many people that are like stepping up to the plate that are local Portland companies. And if you are a local Portland company that would like to sponsor this show, just let us know.
We're looking for tequila and tacos for tomorrow specifically. Please help.
It is kind of an amazing combination. We've got Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday during the coronavirus. Like this is pretty fantastic. I gotta say, it's not fantastic. It's a terrible time.
Kay's Bar has Taco Tuesday.
Kay's Bar.
They got delicious tacos there.
Go to Kay's Bar. Throw on this show.
Move the bar in here, says Chris.
We do have enough room in here for a bar.
Dig a tunnel.
Yeah, they can just be like, put it on the like a lazy Susan that's like 6 feet wide and just.
Oh yeah.
Just keep doing that.
Oh my goodness.
It might hurt. Just get out of the way.
Hey, we are currently at $1,048 raised for the evening.
Nice.
So we got this show going on another night. We do want to keep on taking donations up through noon tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. I know a lot of people are tuning in from the East Coast. And by the way, thank you so much. It's midnight over there.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank
you're
you,
still watching
Maryland.
music. Yeah.
Virginia, too.
That's
On
why
a
we
Monday.
raise so much money. Maryland's drunk. Everyone's drinking.
Yeah. They're all like, what are we doing?
Here we go.
Okay.
Let's go. And your drinking songs really helped out with that. So we really appreciate that. Also, shout out to Hannah Haas as well.
Yes,
Her voice is
Hannah.
so
Her
incredible.
angelic self.
We've been in love with her for quite some time.
Yeah. I feel like all of Portland has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you have a voice like
You
that.
hear her
everywhere.
once and you're like, what?
The first time I saw her, she played in your cousin's house. Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you all so much for being here tonight and supporting the Mayday Love Stream. Once more, this is my fantabulous co-host, Jenny Jolie.
It's an honor to be here, you guys, and people have worked their ass off to make this happen, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels like service. It feels like love. It feels like art. So it's really a pleasure, and I hope that this is an inspiration for other recording studios or other people that want to build something like this in a safe way to keep the art alive. So thank you guys for being a part of this.
Thank you for
All of y'all.
doing this. It's amazing.
Yeah. And if you have any stories about your own experiences throughout quarantine and want to give us your story of how it's affected you, or you have a family or loved ones that we believe that we could assist in some way, shape, or form. A lot of artists are looking for charities or individuals that they can represent as well in the coming weeks. So we got a lot of great surprises in store for you. We've raised a good amount of money tonight. We're taking donations through noon tomorrow. And just throwing one more thing out there, you guys. Let's give a big round of applause from your homes for Pretty Gritty for coming in, supporting us. Okay, we don't want to ask too much. We do have a little bit more time, but do you guys potentially have one more song for us? I know we've asked a lot of you guys tonight, but
Play that one song that he loves so
one.
much.
one song.
Is anyone asking for anything?
We did have
Sarah
a list.
wants With You.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
That was an interesting response. You're like, oh.
In my head, I'm like, which one is that?
We have.
If
Is it an
Oh
oldie?
yeah, it's a newer one that we
a
have
newer one
not
that we
played
have
in
not
a long
played.
time.
Hey, you know, we might screw it up, but
That's what this thing is all about. We're just
Yeah.
bootstrap flying, not day drinking, creative, exploring pioneers here. So
I think I remember
join
this,
us.
the turnaround.
let me see if I remember how to play it.
if you guys are,
Yeah.
ooh,
All right, I'll try.
well, we got that one. We also got a couple suggestions in Barton Hollow, Hellhound Blues. Go way back.
Those are the two oldest ones. We have played Hell.
Liz's tattoo song.
Tattoo song.
Liz's tattoo song.
Oh, come what may.
That Come What May. Have we played that at all?
No.
Do you feel comfortable playing that?
Yeah, I can play that one.
'Cause the only reason why I would pick that is because it's more of a duet. This one, it's not really
She's all
much of a duet.
showing off over there. With the
Well, I mean, we're okay with that.
I'm just coming like this.
Sawi
That's all I
Sawa.
do.
We'll play it for you
No
in your
refunds.
garage
Yeah,
when
we'll
we're
do it in the
social
garage
distance
then.
visiting next time.
Yeah, and this next one is also inspired about when we first moved to Portland and fell in love with it, but also had some hard times. But and I think this is a good. This would be a good way to close it out. The song's got. It's a hopeful
Yes.
hopeful tune, you
We
know,
need
and it's
that.
all about when you're going through things, you know.
Yeah.
It almost didn't make the album, actually. We had to hard sell it to the producers. But yes, we have a beautiful community also up in Tacoma. It's like another family
love
of ours.
Tacoma.
Washington is a beautiful,
Yeah.
sweet place. And Carmen and Liz, who just requested this next one, they both have matching tattoos of lyrics from this song. So that's also extremely flattering.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that is a
Yeah.
testament to their fandom. Like,
And I was like, how drunk were you? And they're like, we were in Vegas. I was like, oh, so it didn't actually happen.
yeah.
No. But
Are you
tattoos
gonna tell us
didn't
what
come
the
back.
lyric was?
it's you be the sails and I'll be the boat. Come what may, come what may. So the song is called Come What May.
That's special. That is a special
Jacob,
line.
should we do
I
it?
get that.
Your birthday's tomorrow. Let's get bro tats.
Let's get bro tats. I don't have a tattoo actually.
God.
I don't have any piercings.
I have none.
I actually have one nipple ring.
Do you? You gave up, huh?
Just one. I just
You
went
chickened out
to go
halfway
all
through?
out. Yeah. No, I don't have any piercings or tattoos. So that really is a testament to the dichotomy of us hosts here. We've got our ex-Mormon over here.
And I'm a colorful character.
My mom's
There
an
we go.
ex-Mormon too.
Really?
I feel like she was probably Mormon for like a week and a half or something. But
Yeah.
I don't know what her game was, but she definitely said that, and I asked her if she had the pleasure of that underwear, the magic underwear.
It's very soft.
And she was like, no, I didn't get that far. What? My ex-mom is still a Mormon. She's my ex-mom because I was like, I'm getting out of here. No, I'm kidding.
Let's hit it, guys.
No offense. All right, here we
Let's
go.
hit it.
Yeah. Word around town is that you've been feeling down. Can't you see I've been feeling the same? Well, you got troubles, you got worries, you got doubts. Well, come on, open up to me, babe. You be the sails, and I'll be the boat. We'll sail together into the unknown. We can take on the weather, break through the waves. We'll stand together, come what may. We'll stand together, come what may. Yeah, once again, here we are, my friend, sitting at a crossroads. No, baby, we can't slow down. No, we can't can't slow down. So you be the sails, and I'll be the boat. We'll sail together into the unknown. We can take on the weather, break through the waves. We'll stand together, come what may. We'll stand together, come what may. And it takes a strong foundation to carry the weight of whatever, baby. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever comes our way. Yeah, whatever, come what may. Yeah, whatever comes our way. Yeah, whatever comes away, yeah, yeah, yeah. You be the sails, and I'll be the boat. We'll sail together into the unknown. We can take on the weather, break through the waves. We'll stand together, come what may. We'll stand together, come what may. We'll stand together, come what may.
Yeah.
I really love the dancing
the
that's going on.
impromptu,
I did have to stop looking because I was
Theater and dance
You
background.
forgot what it was like to look into a crowd of people enjoying.
I saw that and I was
Right.
like, man.
That's right. That's the best part about our jobs is we can't go to live shows, but we can here. So this is amazing. Man, you guys, that's Pretty Gritty coming to you live from the Hallowed Halls via Lime Live TV. Thank you so much for your donations. We broke
Keep 'em
our
coming.
we broke our Survive record label, whatever it is, and we are up into thriving now, and we are ready, and we are going to be giving back to the community with all of our future donations as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors as well.
Yeah, don't forget we got promo codes for Trail Brew PDX and for Selva Floral. I'm just looking into the abyss, you guys. This is so awkward. We're all doing our best here. Like, camera. And we have more things to share with you tomorrow. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Make it hot, make it hot. Take your shirt off, leave it on. You're at home. Who knows what's going on? Oh.
That's a dance party back here. Guys, there are no rules right here at the Hallowed Halls except stay 6 feet apart from each other. You don't even have to wear a shirt. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you for your donations. You are all special. Thank you for tuning into this special broadcast and making it incredible. Is what couldn't happen without you guys. We're going to announce tomorrow's artist. It's JoJo Scott and, well,
Jacob Westfall.
me. Yeah. So Christopher Worth is going to be taking the host stand, and I'll be up on that stage. Thank you again, Hannah Haas, for tuning in, and thank you to our fantastic crew as well for making it sound so incredible in here and look so great. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go either.
Don't make it stop.
No. But it is that time. It's midnight in Maryland and 9 o'clock here. So once more, this is my co-host, Jenny Jolly.
This is Jacob Westfall. See you guys tomorrow.
Have a
at
wonderful,
6
wonderful,
p.m.
wonderful, wonderful night. Make good choices. Bye.
Stay safe. We love you.